All right, so what's up, Aquarius? Welcome back to Terrorsations. I am your girl, Sai. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome to my sub loves, my family, my friends. Thank you for your love and support. Sending it back to you. Okay, we're getting ready to get into your second week of August reading. The pre-show full is kind of here, but I stopped. For some reason, I was like, I'm going to tell Aquarius about this as I'm doing it. I wasn't led to do a pre-shuffle for you. So, yeah, I stopped in the middle and we're going to resume. But it's going to be very general, hopefully. I don't want to go too deep. But yeah, that's what it is. If y'all know how I rock, then y'all know, you take what applies, leave the rest, and take it as either advice or either confirmation. Okay? So, Aquarius, we start off this week with you feeling overwhelmed by something here. I feel like what's going on is a lot of people pleasing with extra dramatic, trying too hard in the starter. Light bulb moment is on the bottom. Sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. I definitely feel like y'all are overwhelmed because y'all are doing the most, having to do extra here. Now, I also feel like you are noticing that somebody else is putting on. Somebody's acting like they are doing more than what they're actually doing. There's a realization moment. But the fool part is here. This is your energy, Aquarius. So you're taking a leap of faith here. You're going against the odds. It says black sheep rebelling, going against expectation, define norms. This is about a connection with wine and dine. Courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. So you are taking a leap of faith and doing something that people did not expect you to do when it comes to a connection this week. The devil is here. Toxic energy could be a Capricorn, but we're getting ready to find out. And that's where I stopped clarifying. So let's hop into it. Why is the devil here? For Aquarius, we got squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, and close friends with sipping. I feel like somebody is jealous of you. I'm going to just keep it real. This could be someone that is close to you. Somebody that you consider a friend. But they being nosy. They spreading rumors. They gossiping. They don't really have your best intentions in mind. I feel like they're jealous. What's happening with the sipping? Time and paranoid. Delayed, procrastination, too busy. And paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. Somebody knows that you are about to make your exit. They may be trying to cover up something. They may not want you to find out the truth about them. Spiritually woke came out as soon as I said that in detective. So you are finding out the truth. You already know what it is. So be aware of a toxic person. Okay? This could be somebody you have kids with, by the way. It's like somebody's trying to stand in your way. They feel like they'll lose access to you. Okay? Now, with the Knight of Wands, we got Sagittarius energy here. Something happening fast. So either we got a hot boy or a hot girl summer. One or the other. Let's see. Hitting the floor. On the bottom is memories. Missing someone, regression, and revisiting the past. Fed up is on the floor, and it's in reverse. So I feel like you are the one that's in this Knight of Wands energy. You're not looking back. You are fleeing. You're tired of something. You're tired of something. Spiritually woke showing up again. Exactly. So this is a week of realization. This is a week where you will see how much you're doing and how less someone else is doing. You're going to be seeing, I feel like, who your ops are. But at the end of the week, or sometime during the week, I should say, I feel like you're going to play everybody out, whoever these people are, or said person. You're going to do something that they don't expect you to do. What's happening here with the Fool? Two cards flipping out. We have surprise and shattered. Yeah, because of the way you're getting ready to move. Unexpected action, spontaneous showing up, unexpected change. Shattering somebody, crushed, sadness, broken heart, panic attack. Damn, somebody's blood pressure is going up. Having fun, clubbing, risky fun with friends. Yep, and look at that mask. Somebody's gonna get the surprise of their life by how you getting ready to jump out here and take this risk. Something you get ready to do. What's going on with the devil? Observing. The devil is observing. Being watched. Social media stalking. Keeping an eye on you. They are obsessed with you. Heartstrings. Stringing along. Getting pregnant. Entrapment. Playing with feelings. As I said, for some of you, this is someone that you are not in a connection with, but y'all do have children together. Even if you don't, but that's specific. I see that. But for the others of you, this is someone you've been in a connection with before. Somebody I feel like you are no longer friends with. Or you could still be kind of, sort of. I don't think y'all close at all. It don't feel like that. They watching to see how you move. This is like a weird ass energy because it's almost like somebody wants to act like they're your friend just to keep up with what you got going on. It's almost giving like a competition. But foresight is here too. In the future, a few days to a few weeks, few months, direction forward. Yeah. You leaving their ass behind. The access is going to be restricted. And they know it. They know the time is coming. And they could be feeling some type of resentment towards you. It's something about these heartstrings. It's like at one point, maybe they did care. Maybe at one point you did care. But now they've been put into, I don't know, they on the back burner. Okay. What's going on here with the Knight of Wands? Something flipping in reverse. The now. The now is flipping in reverse. And I like this, especially when we're talking about the light bulb moment happening for you this week. But you realizing something and the now coming out in reverse, you get the hell on. As soon as you see what's happening, there's no way you can like be in denial. Contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. Yeah, that's changing. On the bottom is obsession, holding on, clinging, can't let go, and anxiety. So if you were really attached to someone, if you really even a situation, okay, let's keep it general. Could be a connection or just something in life, a way of doing things, a lifestyle. Past is here on the bottom. Now everything is clear. Now somebody is watching you. Now somebody is hating on you. Somebody hates that they are exposed though. Because look at you seeing what it is. You are no longer obsessed, but somebody else may be. Yep, that's what's happening. All right, let's get an oracle message for your advice, and I'm going to let you go, Aquarius. Good job. Good job. Because last week we talked about you accepting something. We talked about your abundance coming after you accept something. And I feel like this is the beginning. What is the spiritual advice for Aquarius? That was fast. Obstacles. On the bottom, we got leaving. Yep. It says the angels remind you that you are a highly capable person. And there is nothing that you can't overcome and achieve when you set your mind to do it. The obstacles you have faced are lessons which have taught you about your own strength and resilience. So your affirmation is obstacles are now falling away easily. That's why the now is in reverse. That's why you are moving on, taking this leap of faith. And you are determined to overcome the challenge, and you will. How about it? I like that. All right, y'all. Have a good week. Thank y'all for being here. Light, love, positive vibes, and abundance to you. I will see y'all very soon. Okay? Signing off, your girl, Sai. Love you. Bye. So, Libra, welcome back to Tarot Stations. I am your girl, Sai. We're getting ready to get into your reading for the second week. I don't know why I keep wanting to say the fourth week, but the second week of August. All right. So thank you all for being here first and foremost. And to my subscribers, much love to you guys. Thank y'all for your support. I appreciate y'all being here. Okay. Y'all know y'all my family. My rival family, my networking family. My family at a distance, but I appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna get into your reading. It's gonna be very general. Take what applies, leave the rest. You know how I roll. If you've been rocking with me, the pre-shuffle is here. Let's get into it. All right, so this week, Libra, I'm saying that you are gonna be a little bit moody. Emotions are kind of all over the place. I'm saying that you're unsatisfied about something here. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is like how she's doing. I got an attitude. I don't like how things are going. But with this card, there is something you are failing to realize. So even though you're looking at this, like this is not enough, there's actually something that you are not seeing that is available to you. Okay. So it's almost like focus on the positive and be grateful for what is going right and appreciate what's going right, because there is, how do they say, a silver lining in the dark clouds. So I just wanted to give you that real quick, but it is definitely showing that you are upset. Excuse me about my throat. We're going to get dry. I got my fan on because it's hot in here. It's like you ain't really feeling it this week. I'm seeing that you fed up. It says over it, not having it, and frustrated here. So that's what it is. That's why you are moody, because things are not happening the way that you want them to happen. I feel like something isn't taking off. Something isn't exciting. It's just like, what's next? Like, shit is boring. Things are dull. I need excitement. I need like rocket type of woo. Like, I feel like you want to fly. Take that with a grain of salt. But it's just basically what, things are not going like you want them to be going. Now, you could have been feeling like this for a while, or this could just be pertaining to this week. But it shows. So y'all not in the mood. But I'm going to tell y'all in a little bit what I think is really going on. It's going to get really specific. But forbidden is here with family. I feel like, and here we go with the specifics now. I feel like, Libra, for those of you who are in relationships, who are married with kids, I think that your relationship is something about it that you're not completely satisfied with. And that may make you think of things that could be. Relationships, past even. But it's just this energy here of, well, damn, something else would be better. But something is forbidden. So somebody can't make a move with someone else or move how they want to move because somebody has a family. It says love affair, temptations, flirting, giving into pleasure, and family, of course, has started a family, making a home, feeling safe and security. But somebody is forbidden because they have a family, or something is forbidden because someone has a family. And I think that frustrates you too. So if you're not happy with your relationship this week or just in general, I think the focus is really, this is the underlying energy. So even if you're not really aware of what's happening, like, why am I feeling like this? If you tune into yourself, you'll know. So maybe you have a particular person in mind. Maybe it's a past lover. Maybe it's a fling. It's someone else though. And it's almost like this shit that I got going on is not I'm not happy with this. And I would rather be over here doing that, but I can't because they have a family, or I can't because I have a family. So the good thing is, the positive thing is, and this is no shade or judgment. I don't judge. It has to be something really extreme for me to be like, oh okay, But I understand this. It's very easy to feel like something else would be better, especially if you've already had that experience before and you get to comparing. So I understand. But it is showing where, I'm not happy with my person or my relationship, and this is kind of boring, and I want to go over here, but I can't. But like I said, you moody, and so I'm also seeing here too where you thinking like, I got what I need. I can hold my own self down. I don't need anyone else. Like, I don't even have to be in this relationship. Now, if you are single, because I'm not going to leave you guys out, and this is a general reading, but we're talking about relationships and being unhappy with the current relationships. But if you are single, Libra, then it's very much given that you fed up with being single. You're very much fed up with a dull-ass love life, quite frankly. And the person that you may want to be with may have a family. Of course, you would be single, you don't have a family, but someone here does. All right? But yeah, it is this attitude of I got what I need, and I really don't have to be here if I didn't really want to be here. So you and your feelings this week about it. And you could be acting stank towards your partner. I'm going to be honest. We got brick wall, defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. So this attitude of I'm not happy anyway, and this moodiness and this energy of, well, I'm good by myself. Or even some of you may be saying, I wish I was single. For those of you who are in connections that are not satisfying you, it's just kind of like, I don't care. So you may be a little cold this week. You may be a little distant this week. Yep. And when I clarify this, I got faith, wishing, praying, hoping. All right. So while you are in this little mood of funkiness and not being satisfied with, what's going on, you are wishing and hoping and praying for something else. But I feel like spirit is, when I say spirit, your ancestors, your guardian angel, God, universe, whatever your spiritual terms are, it's showing up here with faith. And I feel like this is a message, even though I was trying to clarify what it is. It's basically the same message, just different cards. Spirit wants you to be appreciative. Spirit wants you to continue to have faith in your love life or your love connections, to the point where you don't start moving toxic. So don't get so in a relationship, for those of you, don't get so in your feelings to the point where you go and do something toxic. And if you are single, don't get in your feelings to the point where you get in your own way and you start seeking out toxic people, or you start to settle. All right. But y'all are very much self-sufficient and you're very independent, Libra. I see it right here. You could definitely survive on your own. You could be by yourself, but you don't want to. You don't want to. And like I said, some of you are wishing for more. Now here comes the test, because we got the 8 of Wands here. So I feel like somebody's gonna be reaching out to you. Somebody's either reaching out, you guys are communicating, or either someone's visiting someone. The 8 of Wands, I'm on my way. Somebody may want to see you. You may want to go see someone. But memories is here. So the memories and the fact that things are not completely satisfying anyway, you may be feeling like, well, I think I'm gonna go see this person. But whoever you're thinking about, whoever you're going to see, or this could be you, we got that player energy here. So that lets me know that there's somebody else in the picture. There's another energy here. And we also have Spirit and Fuego. So let's say if this person reaches out to you, you may be the one running because you are in a commitment already. Like, no, I got to get out of here. I can't. Or you may be running from your marriages. Different storylines, same situation. So you either running from the side person or the ex person, or either you running away from your marriage to the other person. But we got secrets and we got surprise. So I feel like you're going to get a surprise from someone who is a secret, or from some type of sneaky link. It's some low-key situation going on. And I feel like somebody's going to pop up on you. So that's not going to be helpful, especially with how you're already feeling. Or even if you are not feeling like this, but I don't believe that. I do feel like y'all have been a little unsatisfied in your relationships anyway, especially, those of you who do. Y'all been unsatisfied in your love life, single or married, divorce or dating, whatever. But especially for those of you who are committed, this is going to be the test, because like I was saying, even if you haven't always felt like this, when this person pops up, when this little situation happens this week, if you weren't feeling like that, then you are going to begin feeling like that. That's why I said it's a test, because it's like, damn, but it's like, damn, I could be over here with this situation. I could have this going on. Or they reached out to me. It's like somebody opens the door and they want you to come in the door, but you kind of looking at like, well, I got this going on. Or you got that going on. So yeah, a test of your commitment for sure, your loyalty. But y'all are going to pass. Now, everybody is different. I don't care if y'all all Libras, y'all got other energies that play out in your natal chart. Check your big three. But for the most part, generally, y'all are going to pass the test. The star card is here. So you shine bright, you heal, you get over it. So whatever this moodiness is, and having a little attitude, and not really wanting to deal with your person because you're thinking about a situation that could potentially be better. Potentially be better. What the fuck? Yeah. You're gonna pass the test though, Libra. And you're gonna feel new, you're gonna feel refreshed, you're gonna feel rebirth, you're gonna feel healed. You're gonna get over it. Alright, big time. Just to clarify, we have the key person, which is you. Anytime the key person comes out, it's for whoever sign I'm doing. We're talking about you, we're talking about healing here. An Aquarius could be significant as well. And SOS is on the bottom. So all of this is going to pass. All of this dissatisfaction. Have I been saying unsatisfaction? I hope not. All of this dissatisfaction, okay, and moodiness, and just the negative vibes that you're feeling about your love life, that will pass. You will get over it. So it is just like a weekly type of energy. It's nothing long term. Magnifying glasses here too. It says showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. So the truth is going to keep you from taking a risk, taking a gamble. That's what I'm getting out of this. All right. Yeah. So y'all stay the course, pass the test. All right. Some people I feel like all of y'all are going to be tempted. And the person may know you are tempted, because you may be entertaining it with conversation. I don't know. You may be gaslighting. I'm gonna come see you, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, you're not. And even if you do, you're gonna change. It's not gonna go how they think it's gonna go. I think you're gonna come to your senses. You're gonna come to your senses. So it's fine. I believe in y'all. Have faith. I'm gonna get a oracle message from Spirit for Libra. What do they need to know? What supports them? Courage, because it's gonna take some courage for sure. On the bottom, we got slow down. It says the angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Okay, daily. Each each time that you fear, each time that you face your fear, it slowly begins to wither away, and as a result, you'll start to grow into the courageous person you are meant to become. The affirmation for you this week is my bravery increases with each step in the right direction. So as long as you keep stepping in the right direction, put one foot in front of one foot in front of. We're not gonna have this type of night. Tongue tied like hell. I did a live last night, y'all. I haven't done a live in like months to a year. But I was up really late into this morning, and so I'm kind of tired. But I'm fighting it because I don't took my energy booster. I'm getting off right now, off subject. But yeah, it's been a very long, almost 24 hours for me, and I may go live tonight. So if you have a TikTok, check me out over there. I'm about to be going live at least once a week. I want to do more than that, but at least once a week. Anyway, as I was saying, your affirmation for this week is my bravery increases with each step in the right direction. So keep taking steps, one foot in front of the other, towards the right direction, towards what's the right thing to do. Do the right thing, and you will be good to go. All right. I see it anyway. So that's it. Thank you, Libra, for your patience, for your love, for your support. Sending it back to you times 100. And I will see y'all in the next one. Okay. Signing off your girl, Sai. Love you. Bye. All right. So, hey, Gems. What's up, loves? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to try to speak as clearly and loud as possible without blowing your speaker. But I got to have my fan on. Okay. So that's what you hear in the background, if you can hear it. Either way, welcome back to Tarot Stations. I am your girl, Sai, if you are new here. And if you are not new here, then what's up, subs? What's up, family, friends? How you guys doing? Let's get into your reading for the second week of August. It's currently Monday, so we are right on time with your reading. And this video has been like every sign. Because I've had on a different shirt or been in a different location. So anyway, yeah, but this is current. They are running for the same week. I've just been quite busy, right? Now, the pre-shuffle is here. You already know how I do if this is not your first time here, to save time on the video and to dive a little bit into more of what's happening here. So we will do a shuffle at the end to get spiritual advice on what you should do about this week or how you should move along this week. But yeah, take what applies, leave the rest, and let's get started. So, Jim, this week, it's all about justice for you. It's all about things being fair to you, getting what you deserve, taking some action so that things are working out as they should for you. To clarify this, we got harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. Now, a Libra could be significant with the Libra energy here, but this is more, I feel like, if you want, of you personally, wanting things to be justified, want things to be fair, want things to go how they're supposed to go. And if they don't, I don't really think you're dealing with it. You ain't effing with it, Jim. Now, let me let you know, you do have something or someone that is going to be rushing in. You got Knight of Swords energy here. Now, this is air energy, so another air sign could be significant. And this could also be you. Take what applies. This could be how you are moving because of something that is coming back around or someone that's coming back around. Either way, I feel like when this person or the situation comes back up, I feel like you are going to address it. We got rebound, flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. And on the bottom of that is paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. So when this situation or this person, because I'm going to tell you what I'm saying person in a minute. When this person pops back up in your energy this week, you are very cautious about this person. You are not trusting of the situation. And so I feel like you are going to be saying exactly what's on your mind, speaking up about how you feel, what's fair to you, what's right. For example, say if this is someone who has breadcrumbed you before, not treated you well, not treated you fairly before, you are not going to waste your time saying how you feel about it. You're not going to waste your time making a move to get away from this situation. And you are changing. You're changing how you feel about the person. You're changing how you see the situation. And it's a good thing because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So when this does come back up this week, because you have now decided that things have to change, and that things have to be fair to you, and that you matter too, that's when this energy comes in and things start shifting in your favor. And we have red flag here. So you already know that something has to change. You already know that you shouldn't go back to the past, whether it's a situation or a person. And you are cleansing from that. See here, the cleanse. The cleanse. You already know. Warning signs, take heed. You know it's a risky situation. And so you are cleansing from that. And that's when things start to shift for you this week. But what I really like about it is how you're moving, okay? You decide. And to even prove that, we got a key player here. Let me not get ahead of myself. Ace of Cups is next. So because things have been handled, because you handle the things how, I'm hearing wisdom. So because of your wisdom and you making decisions based off of that, that's how the things work in your favor this week. You change the narrative of the situation, and then things work out for you. So it's really just all simply said, if I was just like talking to my friend, I would say, Gemini, this is the week where you take charge and you make things work how they're supposed to. You're not letting people get off on you. You're not letting people play you or finesse you. And you letting them know. And if you don't say it, the thoughts that you're having about it, the clarity that you're getting about it, you handling it. It's like, hell no. And so you start to do whatever it is that you need to do to make things right for you, to create that peace, harmony, and balance in your life. And then you come out really happy, very much overjoyed, very much like pouring into your own cup, self-love here. And even with this hand, this is a symbol, I would say, where Spirit is like, yes, Gemini, I agree with you. I got your back. I really want you to worry about yourself, pour into your own cup, and finally choose yourself for once. Make yourself a priority over how someone else feels. Because it really feels like you were kind of sacrificing your self-care or your self-love or your dignity or something to that extent for somebody else because you cared about them. But it's like, Gemini, as I always say, how can you truly love someone else unless you know how to love yourself first? And loving yourself first is how you master how to love other people. So yeah, the feelings were valid that you have for the situation or the person, but you can't keep you can't keep pouring out of your cup or letting people drain you of your cup, of your love, and leave you with nothing. So you get your cup filled this week, and you ain't wasting no time about it. Neither one's is here too. Yeah, this is Sagittarius energy. But it's a very fast energy. It's a very rapid energy. It's a very charging forward. And you are doing that. And you're also thinking about your future. Okay? You are also thinking about your future. Because 3 of Wands is future potential. Future potential. And whatever is happening, as I said earlier, we got a key player here with important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable, and lift off. Fast action, progression forward, the wait is over. So I will say too, very specific here, somebody else could be coming in. Yeah, somebody else could be coming in really fast. They want to link with you as well. With this key player and lift off here, you may have, how do I want to say this, Jim? You may have multiple options. You may have a past person and then a potential new person. And I feel like you go towards the new person. I do personally. Because, whatever this rebound situation is, it didn't bring you peace. It didn't bring you what you deserve, what you were supposed to be getting. So I feel like it's kind of like where you just throw your hands up at it like it is what it is. You accept the situation for what it is, how it played out, and then you begin to move forward into a new situation of some sort. Maybe your heart is beginning to open. I just heard that maybe you had one person on hold, a new person, because you were still dealing with the old person or still feeling some type of way about the old situation. So it's like, well, I know I got somebody else that's possibly, but we'll see. But I feel like this week is the week you decide to just go towards the new. So whether that's a person, whether that's just, I'm hearing emotional rebirth, emotional renewal, you're going towards what makes you feel better. Okay, you're going towards what you deserve, what truly brings your heart happiness, peace, and joy. And I think you should. But I will say that there is some water energy here as well with this King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio or Pisces. We have Libra here. We have Libra, Gemini, of course you are here. And then we have Sagittarius. But let's get a oracle message for what you should do this week as support or as advice. And take this entire reading as confirmation or as advice. Either or. But the potential, the energy is present here for you to move forward this week towards what brings you happiness and peace, towards the new. Boundaries coming out. This makes perfect sense. On the bottom it says pay attention. You have to put these boundaries up towards whoever, whatever this risky situation is that's coming back around. If you truly want peace, you're going to have to make peace. You're going to have to choose differently. You got to choose yourself. It says the angels want you to remember, if you keep prioritizing the needs of others and ignoring your own, then things might fall apart. So for once, love yourself. Literally, I can't make it up. I just said it. Love yourself and do the things that please you, no matter what others say, Gemini. Your affirmation is, I am worthy and deserving of setting and maintaining boundaries that serve me. That's all I got. I'm getting ready to go because I said it. Spirit backed me up. Thank you, Spirit. And it is what it is. All right, loves. I love this for you. Do it. Okay. Have a good week. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.